Hey, give me that. That's mine.
There you go.
What? Is it mine?
Hello again, everybody. Okay, we wanted to make a little rectif from the video this morning. We just made some waffles, homemade waffles.
Yeah.
So we're a little more calm, and of course, so I was thinking about the video and regretted that not giving time to Esteban to read his book. Okay, so he really wanted to show how well he reads.
No, I didn't. And
Yes, you did. And then I was like, okay, it's time to go. And then I feel bad when I cut him in his enthusiasm, right? So I was like, okay, let's make a video. But also,
I just fooded.
you know, I wanted to talk about many stuff again. Motherhood, how hard it is to be a mother, you know.
Many?
There's some mothers, they're born for this. Like I have some friends, they're born to be a mom. They just super mom. The child is doing, 3 things at the same time. She's there, she's feeding them, doing her thing and stuff. It's not the case for everybody. For me, it's really difficult, and mostly because I've been with him since he was a baby.
Yeah. No.
Very close to each other, right?
Yeah.
Hugging each other all the time. So maybe in the video I look a little cold, but think about it this way.
You've been
It's
my
not.
mama for 6 years.
Of course, I've been your mama for 6 years,
6?
and for 6 years together, 24/7, always hanging on me. So imagine when you're a woman, you're very independent, you're traveling, and from a day to another, you have a baby, and you have this baby hanging on you constantly, and we laugh, we play, but then for a week, for a few days, I tell him, okay, gonna have a conference. Just for that time, I need some minutes to focus. It's not just the hour of the conference. It's all that was before. It's like trying to work on the computer, and it comes an interrupt. Trying to have a conversation, and it comes an interrupt. Playing games and saying, okay, we're gonna play games. I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna set you up everything. So we can actually, I can actually get that time that I need to focus for myself. And then he comes and he's not respecting that, So of course he's cute. Of course, I give space to talk to my son all the time. But you also need to set some boundaries, for them to actually respect you. Because otherwise you forget yourself as a mother. You see this, for example? So, anyways, hold on. Come sit down. I want you to read the book now.
I don't want to read.
No, I wanted to just show how good you read.
I didn't want to do that.
Earlier we wanted to. Okay, well you don't have to. And
Mommy.
And so yeah, this is just the reality. For some women it's difficult to be a mother and to accept to have, someone to take care of that in your space constantly. For me, I'm all about, I give him hugs all the time. Most of the time I fall asleep in his bed. When I put him to bed at night, I wake up in the middle of the night. But after, it's constantly in your space. For me, it's almost like an aggression. Like after a while, it's like, okay, now I need to have my own aura. I need to have my own space, my own time. And so yeah, this is also something that we're working on and trying to teach. So in case someone was shocked, I was pushing my child. Yes, it's nice that we both have our space to talk and be ourselves. And I'm actually writing about this in the book, how it's good for kids to be bored, okay? Because this generation, so it's a mini video about kids and guns, okay? Because of course there was another shooting today, and I'm gonna post this on my page, Funny President. It's good for kids to to be bored, because this is when they develop their imagination, they learn to develop their creativity. For example, he comes like, Mommy, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. He always needs me to be with him for everything. I need to brush his teeth. He wants to play. I need to tell him how to play. I need to play with him. If he's eating, I need to sit next to him. It's like, no. You have to learn to do things on your own. There are things, and it's phases. Of course, a few weeks ago, he was by himself watching shows and stuff, and now he has this phase that he's scared to be alone, and it's also because his dad left not a long time ago. So now he feels like one already left, maybe I'm gonna leave as well. So for him, subconsciously, it's a way to make sure, by touching me like this, by being, very close physically, that's a way for him to reassure himself that, I'm here, of course. I'm here. But Esteban, go drink some water, please. Your mouth is doo-doo. I don't want to see inside of your mouth. Esteban, we don't want to see the inside of your mouth. Keep it to yourself. Thank you. So yeah, I tell him, you need to find your time to play a game. You need to imagine something to play. You need to imagine something to draw, because otherwise the rest of their lives, then he's not going to be able to make his own decision. He's not going to be able to invent something, to be creative. Because why? Because our generation, remember, when we had the TV, it was 6 channels, and you would watch, and you would wait for 10 o'clock till your weekly Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z or whatever you were watching at the time would come up. You knew you had to wait, and now with Netflix, it's great because we have a lot of choices, but it's the instant, oh, I want to watch this, no, not this, no, not this, not this, not this. You know how many times sometimes it'd be on Netflix and it'd be like, zap, 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 zap,
Zap, zap, zap, zap, zap,
no,
zap.
no, not this, no, not this, no, not this, no. And I'm like, dude, you have like hundreds
Zap, zap, zap.
of options of watching something, and you're throwing a tantrum. At the time, we had to wait for our program, just the very same way that we had to wait for dinner time. And when I would sit at the table, man, I would be so hungry, I would eat everything because I had to wait. It wasn't the generation of just like, here, grab a snack all day, here, grab a snack, grab a snack, grab a snack. So until 3 years old, that's good to get a snack because they need to grow, they need to have their basic necessities. But after 3 years old, 4 years old, when they're a little older, I'm gonna let you starve till dinner time, okay? Because you have a little snack in the afternoon. Otherwise, eats, dinner time comes, he's not eating anything, he's picky, I don't want this, no.
Because I'm not hungry.
So the progress that we have, the more opportunities and choices that we have, the more it also builds our character to make no efforts, to make no...
Mommy, I'm finished with my waffle. Can I play what now?
When my other video is done processing, because the YouTube is busy processing. So yeah, this is for me, this is our thing, this is our work that we're working on every day to give me that space. So of course, when you're watching a video of an hour and you're like, oh my god, she's just cute, was she getting mad like that? No, it's because it's been 24 hours of preparation for the final of not, having that, sometimes it has to go your way, okay, when you're a parent. They need to learn that too. So anyways, you ready to read your book?
No.
And also, I want to talk about...
I don't want to.
Come on, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. Okay, we want no more guns now, no more shootings. Of course, there was a shooting this morning. And why? Because, of course, anybody can go buy a gun and go shoot at some people. So, is it true? Is it not true? Is it just another promotion? Because there's a lot of preparation in the media as well. What is going on?
Let me tell them something.
Yes, tell them I'm going to get the pancakes. Tell something.
And one time, when we're not allowed to have any more backpacks, well, only at my summer camp, but at the other schools, at my other school, we're not allowed to have backpacks because an 8th grader had a gun and then he shot another 8th grader. That was very bad. Well, bye. Mommy!
Yeah, babe.
Dennis,
Okay. You're gonna read for us or not? Hold on. You're crazy. Okay, yeah. So the guns. I'm tired to be fearful of what colors I need to use when I'm making the posters, what word, because you know the words manifest, the colors manifest, right? So of course when you're putting a red color, makes you think of the passion, the blood, and sometimes like I'm not going to be scared of using certain colors, of using certain things, just because there's the stupidity and people who will interpret the message or go and promote violence. This is ridiculous. We need to remove the gun. We want to have safety for our kids. When you see there's people out there watching the parade for the 4th of July and they're being shot at, or even if it's not the case, even if it's a fake, scared, imagining the possibility that could be. You don't want to live in the fear. Like sometimes we have fireworks here now by my house, and sometimes we have shootings as well. You know, that I hear not far from here in the neighborhood. And I'm like, how is it possible that, you know, you hear some outside and you're like, is it fireworks? Oh, maybe there's shooting. Oh, well. No, not oh, well. I'm sorry, I don't want to be in my garden and wondering if there is a shooting around. I don't want to think that my neighbors may have a gun, that, you know, that maybe a crazy guy show up and he has a gun or whatever. No. So, of course, there's still, if you want to have a gun, no matter if it's legal or not, you will always find a way to get one. But that reduced considerably, because most of the people who do that, they're not the super intellectual of the century, right? If you're already ready to go, you're so angry at yourself that you're not even able to do the work of calming your emotions, and that you're ready to actually go and shoot at people and kids, you're not that smart. Okay, so this is not the kind of people that you want to put the guns in their hands. So less guns, more education. Seriously, this is crazy. It's every day, but it's also a preparation, right? Because
Mommy,
we're going to...
If anyone ever gives me a gun, I'll just throw it in the trash.
Yeah, you give it to mommy.
I'll just throw it in the trash.
Okay, so I can keep it. Or
I'll just
put it in a safe place.
I'll throw it in the trash and just go outside and just throw it on the ground.
No, because then someone could find it.
No, then it'll just break.
Yeah, that works too. So, I'm going to amend the Constitution. We have to. Okay, the Declaration of Independence, 1766.
Why can
Wow.
I watch now?
Crazy. I just... wow. 2 centuries ago, 3 centuries ago, okay, that these rules were made, because at the time survival was a matter. Okay, now we're not on survival anymore. Everybody wants to thrive.
Survival?
Okay, it's a very small minority of people that can't even eat, right? That is in the street. There is still the survival issues. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. There is still, but it's not the greatest majority of the entire population now, not to be scared to be eaten by a bear because you're living in a treehouse or stuff like that. Most people, our main concern is how to thrive in our life, how to get to the next level, how to be more spiritual, how to manage our emotions. There's a lot of psychology coming back now, because lots of people that you talk to, I'm writing this in the book as well, but I wanted today to make a statement for the guns as well, because we have to repeat the message again and again. So you can share the video around you if you want. Raise your kids well, okay? Even if it means that sometimes you have to be a little stricter, sometimes you have to cut them off, sometimes you have to correct them, and sometimes of course you have to support them and tell them you love them and let them speak and let them be a part of your thing, of your life. I try with me with Esteban all the time, but then of course you realize that he needs attention all the time. It's not even for 30 minutes he doesn't need attention. You're okay, you can do your thing. They need attention all the time until they're 6-7 years old. Okay, so for a parent it can be really frustrating, and the easiest way is to just to stick them in front of the TV or in front, arrête, like he wants right now. Esteban, enough, babe. For a parent it's very frustrating. So what do? They give them an iPad. Here, go take an iPad. That was the easy thing with his dad. Here, take the iPad. Okay, you got it. Here, grab the phone, play your game. But no, yes, sometimes. But me, I want to teach him to respect what I ask. Okay? I want to teach him to respect other people. Not to jump on people constantly. Not to interrupt phone conversations. Okay? Because what? Because when he grows older, then he respects the other people around him as well. He's not just the king of the universe. And you know why I'm saying that? I'm telling you because I don't like to say crap.
I'm the king of the house.
Yeah, that's right. Peanut is the king of the house.
I am too.
Now we get 2 kings of the house. I'm the queen.
No, I'm the best king. I just fooded.
So... Oh yeah, why am I saying that? Esteban, listen, it's very important. Because my father, okay, my grandma, okay, by the way, I was joking what I was saying about my grandma. Of course, she was my favorite person in the world, that I care so much about her. But she was so nice, and she never raised her voice at her son. It was like the king. Okay, what do you want to eat? Bring me the food. I know she was doing the same for me. Okay, I'd be on the couch watching TV. What do you want to eat? Bring me my food. Bring me my croissants. Bring me my thing. So I'm the same with him. I'm always constantly serving him, giving him food, giving him goodies, because I'm like, it's nice. But for me, when my grandma did that, it taught me the respect for her, the gratitude, because I was like, oh my God, she treats me like a princess. There's not a lot of people. My mom wouldn't cook like that. So, it took me the gratitude. But for my dad, it wasn't like this. He taught him to be the prince of the world, that if someone disagrees with him, he wouldn't understand, because she always said yes to him all the time. She never punished him. She always, and so nowadays you can have a conversation because he's got to be right all the time, or he's really truly offended in his soul. And so this is a skill to really develop for the kids to learn, okay, to learn to respect the others, because now that he's older, he has no respect for his mom, okay? And this guy, when he behaves like he doesn't even care about what I say or has no respect for me, whoa, you don't want to be around when this happens, because I'm teaching him boundaries, okay? And hopefully 50 years from now, when he needs to take care of me, someone will have taught him, that you have to respect your elders and actually take care of them, not just do whatever you want and have no respect or patience. Okay. So anyway, so I'm not saying this whole thing for blaming my child. He's amazing, but the crazy people that commit, Esteban, please listen. The crazy people that commit these actions, it's because they were not raised well. They were not listened to. They were not taught the boundaries as well. Yeah, and so you see, for parents to deal with that, and then I will, when he does that, the next time that he asks me something, then I say no, okay? Because if you can't give me the time that I need, I can't give you time. I don't have the time for you, okay? Because I need to redo it. something that I could record in 10 minutes. It's gonna last 30 minutes. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for the people who are watching. And so this is time that I could have been playing with you. And therefore, that you're not gonna get. And so it's really difficult. It's really difficult for me to be strict like that and to just not give him a game on my phone. But I will not ease on that, right? It's gotta be when he's nice and he doesn't feel attention, then he gets it as a reward. Not the opposite. He gets it as a reward. Esteban, listen, a reward. If you want to watch your cartoon later, you need to stop this right now. Okay? Because right now, all this time I'm spending repeating, it's time that you're not going to have to watch your cartoon that you wanted. Because you're not going to have it as a reward. Anyways, so yeah, so make the efforts to raise the new generation. No guns and no violence. I'm never violent with him. I'm strict, not violent. There is a difference. Okay, but we need to raise our kids. We need to be present. We need to give them, and whatever we don't all agree on how to raise the kids. We all have been raised different. We all have different values. Okay, there's not one right way. Maybe I'm too strict. Maybe I'm not patient. I'm not patient at all because it's like this all the time. Can you imagine? All the time. That I can't work. Now you understand why I'm so slow, right?
You used to call me on my cell phone. You used to call me on my cell phone. You used to call me on my phone.
I lost it. Like, I want to cry right now. It's like, if you're a mom and you're watching, like, I want to cry right now. It's nervous breakdown because you're like, man,
on my cell phone. You used to call me on
how
my
do
cell
you
phone.
control it? How do you make them respect you? How do you make something out of your life, you know, when you constantly have to be present for them and teach them or just let them be, but it doesn't take over. So yeah, the moms are brave, like, you know, big up for mamas and for the fathers also that are always here and who, you know, also the friends who never give up on you. This, man, like, teach them loyalty and friendship and love. This is the value, you know. All right.
Can I watch now?
Yeah, so not easy to be a mom, and I'm talking to many, you know, many moms on this. This is why it's a topic that I want to talk about. Because besides the impressions, you have to be perfect and smiling. No, I'm showing you how, you know, I'm setting rules and stuff also in the house. Because the rules that you set here, then it's how it's going to ripple for the community as well. Okay. Raising the little king, the little prince. Sometimes, well, it works, and I want to treat everybody like the way my grandma treated me. But him, he has my father's tendencies to be like, oh, I'm the little king. I can do whatever I want. I don't take anybody else into consideration. Even though he's amazing and he's super intuitive, there's some traits like this that can just be super difficult to handle, mostly if you're a single mom.
Can I watch now?
When you never have that moment, okay? Because when you're two, or this is why sometimes I travel a lot, because when you never have it, imagine you need, for example, after the video I did this morning, he was cute and I had to cut short for the story because within me, it was like, you see, if you would let me do my thing for 20 minutes, it would be super fast, super quick. I could do it, then I would let you, because our plan was, I'm doing my presentation, and then I want you to come. He said, I want to be on the video, I want to say hi. So like after the video, you come and say hi and do your presentation. But within me, I was like, man, it was so much energy to try to focus and, you know, keep doing my thing. And it's not so much that it's so important, my Flower of Life Art Retreat. You know, I can record it. But it was important for me that he gives me a time that we agreed on, that we worked on, that we had a little plan and that he gave me that time and he made the effort for me. This is why I was internally, I was like, you know, how do I get that? After this, and I'm gonna make you wait for it a little bit. All right, I'll let you watch after because you've been really patient. It's true. I have to recognize that. He's patient though because I work a lot as well. I'm not always playing with him, like I said. But the time that he's not letting me work is time that I'm not gonna play with him because he needs to share that time as well. I'm not just his mom. I'm also a woman, and I'm also a businesswoman, and I'm also an artist, and I'm also a friend, and I'm also a maid in the house, and I'm also a police officer. You know,
Police officer.
I am, right? So yeah, and I forgot again where I was going.
Chicken nugget in my booty.
All right. So have a great day, guys. That was a little parenthesis, 25 minutes. Happy Declaration of Independence. I hope that we get to this Constitution that was written 200 years ago, and that really needs a little renewal.
Chicken nugget in my booty.
We love you guys. We love you. We hope you're having a great day, great holidays.
You used to call me
Did you
on my
show
cell
up?
phone.
For the art retreat. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No, not yet. You used to call me on my cell phone. Chicken nugget in my booty. Bye bye.